Hey everybody, Ryan Gronfin here, author, speaker, chef, restaurateur, founder of therestaurantboss.com, clickbacon.com, scalemyrestaurant.com, and like I said, author of Make It Happen. I'm going to tell you later on in this video how you can get a free copy of our newest book on our website, therestaurantboss.com. Actually, just go ahead and you can check that out whenever you want. Grab yourself a free copy. But what we're here to talk about right now is how to find restaurant employees, team members, staff members. I don't necessarily love the word employees. I like to call them team members. But how to find restaurant team members. We know it's harder than it's ever been before, but this has been a challenge that we've been facing forever. Team members, recruiting team members, finding them, retaining them has always been a challenge. And honestly, it's never going to change. If anything, it's going to continue to get harder. So today I want to talk to you about what has changed in the world, why it's so hard, and what we can do about that. So basically, what's happened here is that people have options now. 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, if you wanted some flexibility, if you were looking for an entry-level position, if you weren't very well educated and didn't have a degree in an advanced field and you wanted to make decent money, restaurants were a phenomenal choice for you. But now we have more options than ever before. Amazon warehouses are hiring people at 18 to 20, 25 an hour. They're giving $1,000 signing bonuses. They're giving you full medical and full benefits and full retirement packages on day one. So hours are better, pay is better, benefits are better than working in a restaurant. And that's just one option. There's warehouses all over the country. There's delivery driver positions, DoorDash, Amazon, Uber, Grubhub. You could start an Amazon business on your computer at home. You can start any kind of business on your computer at home. You could become a consultant. You can learn how to build websites. There's all kinds of opportunities for people that didn't really exist a couple of years ago. So people have options. So what's happening in the restaurant industry right now is that the people who are A players anyways, the people who want to own restaurants one day or have careers in restaurants one day, we're not having trouble with those people. They're applying for jobs. They're sticking around. They're being responsible. What we're having trouble filling are the positions where people are just looking for income. They're just looking for money. And in the old days, they looked for money in the restaurant business. It was a great way to make money. But now they have so many other options. So we have to have a different mindset now. We have to start thinking about, why should someone want to work in your restaurant for you? Why should someone want to take a job working in your restaurant? What do you have to offer that they can't get anywhere else? Is your restaurant the most popular in town? Is your restaurant famous? Do you have a track record of building people up to the point where they go and get much better jobs? Do you offer more flexibility? Do you offer more pay? Do you offer better hours? A lot of restaurants today are closed at night. They're breakfast and lunch spots. We're seeing people leaving their weekend and full-time late night restaurant jobs to take less money and go work at these brands, because no matter what, even if they work Saturday, Sunday, they're done at 3:30 and they're home with their family. So what does your business, what does your restaurant offer that people are going to want? Why should they work for you? And part of that mindset is going to be an understanding that the workplace has changed, that it used to be 10 people would apply for a job and we had the pick. We could interview them and decide who we wanted. In some positions, that's still happening. And in some positions, you still have to do that. But we're recruiting people away from their jobs. We're not just putting out ads for that. At the entry-level, line-level positions for cooks and dishwashers and bartenders and barbacks and even entry-level restaurant management positions, we're just not seeing the volume of applications. The world changed. So now we're in a position where we have to sell the job to them. So when you're writing your job descriptions, if you're saying boring place to work, must have 3 years experience, must have this, no one's going to apply. We have to sell the job. No different than when you advertise your hamburger and make it juicy and gooey and crunchy and crispy and delicious with a great picture so people see that burger and say, I want to come eat at that restaurant. We have to do the same thing with our applications or with our ads to attract people. There's two things I want to talk about in today's video here. I've already touched on them, but I want to talk about it in more details. And then if you want more details on this, if you want a step-by-step guide, we've written an article at therestaurantboss.com. You can find it either up here, or it's in the description below. You can link back to it when this video is over about the 6 steps to finding great restaurant team members, employees, staff. It's on the, just click on that link below. But right now, the 2 things that I want to touch on are, it needs to be more fun. I'm going to play a video in the background now of a restaurant opening I just got back from a couple days ago with a brand I've been working with for 5 years. This is the opening of their 14th restaurant, 13 of this concept, and then they opened up a different one about a year ago. But it's called Agave and Ryan. Look at how much fun the team members are having. This is during the training. This is the night before their big opening. This was during one of the soft openings right before we let guests in to get everyone excited and have fun. But we're creating a culture of fun. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't have high standards. That doesn't mean that we don't hold people accountable. That doesn't mean that we don't have great training and great expectations of people. But we want people to think of our restaurant as fun, not just our guests, but our team members also. So we need to have more fun. We need to make working in the restaurant business fun. If people just want a boring job, they'll put their headphones on and they'll pack boxes at Amazon and probably make more money and get better benefits and get better medical and get better hours. But that job is boring. So we need to do something fun. We need to attract the right people. The second thing is, like I touched on, we need to interview different. We can't be just saying the same boring stuff. We got to sell the job. We got to get people to read our job posting, to hear from other team members about how awesome it is to work at your restaurant so they want to come over. Now, I just barely touched on the service in this video, but what I wanted to do in this video is change the mindset. I get emails all the time from people that say, Ryan, where should I run an ad? I can't find people. Where should I run an ad? Let me tell you right now, it does not matter where you run an ad. Run the ad in Craigslist, run it on Indeed, run it on Poach. Use digital applications, use text messaging, use QR codes. All that's great. But at the end of the day, that isn't what's going to make the difference. It's not some secret. If I knew the secret, if I knew the one place that you're going to find all of your team members, trust me, I would charge you for it and I would tell you. It's not the secret. The secret is the brands that are not having a hard time hiring people right now are paying more and they're treating their team members awesome. The brands that are struggling are doing it the same old way they've been doing it. So think outside the box. Think differently. Change your mindset. Go read that article. Click on the link. It's in the description below. And remember, systems create freedom. Freedom creates value. Value creates scale. Have an absolutely amazing day. I love every single one of you crazy restaurant people. And I look forward to bringing you another great video like this. Go check out the article at therestaurantboss.com. The link's below. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
If you want to learn to play the guitar, you'd hire a coach. If you want to learn to swing a golf club, you'd hire a coach. A great coach helps you achieve your goals faster. So why would you try to grow your restaurant without a coach? Getting access to our top quality training was financially out of reach for many restaurants until now. The Restaurant Boss membership gives you access to all of the training, resources, coaching, and webinars you need to properly increase your profits, improve your operations, and grow for less than a cup of coffee a day. Plus, when you join our membership program, you can work with me weekly. We call it Rocket Fuel, and I bet you can guess why. Are you ready to create real change in your restaurant? Join the Restaurant Boss family today.
I hope you enjoyed this week's training video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, would you go ahead and smash the like button right up there so you can get notified every week when we release a new free training video. I've also gone ahead and put a couple of videos for you here and here that I think you're going to enjoy. Remember, systems create freedom. Freedom creates value, and value creates scale. Manage systems, develop people, and be awesome.